Yeah, I'm still adding games to the master list for Bangaa vs. Capcom. I'm still in the middle of 1995 games. And right now, I'm at well over 280 games on the master list. And again, that's only the middle of 1995. We still have a hell of a lot more to go. Like, this could get into the 400s even, or even 500s. Again, for anything after 5th gen, I'm probably not going to play every Capcom game. It comes down to, like, what ones are available and or affordable. So anyway, I got that out of the way. Let's get started with Ghosts and Goblins for the Nintendo Entertainment System, made by the famous developer known as Mike Ronix. He's a very busy man. Oh, that's a bit loud. I'm gonna put that on 7. Alright, so if you've seen me play the arcade version, I'm sure almost all of you have. It's pretty much the same thing. You jump with A, you shoot with B. I got lances, and I kinda don't want them. Even though they're an okay weapon, it's not the best weapon. Oh, whoa! That was lame. So I'm just waiting for these zombies to have one of their jars hold the knife. And once I get the knife, then we're golden. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna wait around here until it's dropped. And I'll just pick up the fire so I don't grab it by accident after getting the knife. So you might as well just do nothing else until you get the knife. That's what I would recommend. It usually goes in a rotation, like it goes with the javelin, which I had to start with. There's the knife. Then you get the torch, and then it goes to the axe, and I think back to the javelin again? You know, I don't have much time, so you know what? I'm just gonna take the death on this.
Ah, life-giving water, nectar of the gods.
Hey there, MB. Good to see you. I just figured I'd take a death right away because I didn't have much time, and I grabbed the knife immediately. That way I can have a much better go at things, and I did not need to do that either, Cole. I know that wasn't you. Because at least it was at a time where I was not worried. I was already about to die, so I did not need to hold the controller. I'm gonna take my time with this one. There we go. Still in a pretty bad spot as I have no armor. I think I'm closing in on the first checkpoint. Whoa! What the? Huh? It looked like I was flattened when I ducked. I'm dead. I think there was a spot around the trees that if you jump between them, you get extra armor. I forget what spot that is, but I know it was like in the early part of it. Let's try this again. I know this game's a little bit better for giving you armor drops compared to the arcade. Oh, don't want that. stays there too. Hey there, Chardin, how are you? Got him. Hey Joker, good to see you. Back to the world of hell? No, that's not until level 5. I'm not a fan of those, like, blue demons right there. I gotta go. I think that's a checkpoint right here. Yup. Now we get to, like, the worst part of the level. These damn pigmen. And those crows are gonna show up every few seconds, too. So far, so good. I haven't burned too much time yet. No, I didn't mean to get the jump in time. Alright, so you gotta hit continue. The game has a mean sense of humor by having one player as the default option and not continue. Make sure you're not mashing to continue on, or you're going back to the beginning of the game. What? That missed somehow. Okay, I'm gonna wait for that one to come back. If I can get that pigman before I'm supposed to go to the other side, that'd be much better. And it's not coming here. Oh, now it is. I think that's worth burning the extra few seconds. Let me get this one too. Oh, if you jump over there, if you have no armor, you get one. Exploit that if you need to. Also, another trick, don't go down the ladder on the far right, because if you do, it puts a flame right there, and you cannot avoid it. Unless you just take a death. Ah, are you kidding me? I shouldn't have jumped back. I think it was when that bird opens its beak is when it's going to launch. Uh-oh. I'm looking at the time, it's not looking good. I need to hurry. I wasn't gonna make it anyway, okay? There's just no way. somehow all that burn time wasn't worth it. So I think it really wants you to make sure that you don't need to go get that other armor. And I also think there's a Yashichi in this level that would give you extra time, but I didn't jump in the correct spot for it. So we'll just have to try it again. Okay, got that bird out of the way. There it is! That's the Yashichi that will give me extra seconds. Like, you get that, you might as well have won the level. Because I can already deal with the unicorns just fine. Got him. Share a link? What link is it? Well, at least we made it to stage 3. Jeez, they can bombard you with bats immediately. Of course they do. They know who's playing this. Shit. I think I'm closing in on the first red devil of this level. So what you do, for some of these, you hit them once. Oh wow, it actually stayed on screen. They usually don't, if you hit them and then just walk away. Guess I did the trick wrong. I know there's another one, too. Did I despawn it? I think I did. Neato. Is that the same one? What the hell? There's the next armor. Ah, you! Oh, I didn't duck. It's about somebody possibly return. Yeah, we already know about that. Okay, is that it? Just wait a couple seconds. I think it's gone. No, man, I think it's only certain versions. I think that's only certain versions of this game where the Red Devil trick works. Yeah, but won't that be happening for, like, maybe next year? Won't be this year. Oh, dip low. Alright, let's try it again. Yeah, this level is a pain in the ass because it has so many red devils. At least the knife dispatches them pretty fast. If they hit. I know it's gonna come back. But I should go over here anyway, because that's where the extra armor is. Oh, come on! I didn't mean to jump that way! I remember this level giving me so much trouble in the arcade as well. For pretty much the same reason, like these jerks and... I meant to jump left and I didn't. I wish I didn't have you wait like every 5 seconds so you can start again. Actually, I think it's more than that. And this terrain is not very good to just let the Red Devil do that little jig. Like, it's not a flat enough surface. Oh, got it. I still need to survive. Wait. There's a red devil that spawns even if you kill the other one? Alright, I'm gonna have to try a new plan. What if I go left when I climb up the first ladder? I'm gonna see if that changes everything. If that makes a difference, I'll be doing that from now on. Okay, I'm getting the good RNG on that one. Hope it stays that way. I don't know if that'll make a difference. It'll probably still show up. It did, too.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Oh, hey there, Tony. Good to see you. Fuck! I jumped a frame too late.
Ah, life-giving water. Nectar of the gods.
Alright, guess I'll hydrate again. It's been 2 levels since I last had a drink of water. Hey there, Patrick. Okay, new plan. If I already have armor, I'm just gonna skip climbing that ladder. Oh, in this game, they probably put 2 more Red Devils. Okay, at least got 1. Oh my god. Another one. This mofo thinks it's Gargoyle's quest in becoming invincible. I'm gonna keep showing up whether you like it or not. Yeah, I know about that code key. I didn't bother with it yet. The second my iframe expired. We're gonna be here a while. We haven't even made it to the hell that is level 5. Still need to renew your membership? Well, you don't need to. Like, only do it if it is affordable for you. I mean, if you can, cool, but don't feel you're obligated to. I'm gonna climb this ladder instead. Okay, I think that might actually be better. If I can get that one safely. Oh, well, I got it and I lost it immediately. That's funny. Oh, damn, there was like 2 of them on screen at once. I at least got the pathing for this part of this area. It's just actually clearing it that's the other issue. We haven't even made it to the boss, and the boss is not even that hard. That almost did not connect. Okay, don't get the armor yet. Just wait for those enemies to spawn. And then you can get it. Now that one just avoids everything I try to do. Like, that one's easy to deal with. It's just getting to the other ones that are pretty difficult. Oh, can I just do this? Okay, there we go. Maybe I can do that for the other one. Just get on its ledge. I keep getting stuck! I hate that! There, I got the armor. Okay, do I jump down here? Is that fine? No, it's not fine! Okay, don't get that statue, that's bad news. Don't get the fire, that's even worse news. Now I made it to the dragon. Ah! This is just brutal. Yeah, I think this stretch is worse here than it is on the arcade.
Word for it. This is bullshit.
And now I get killed by the first one.
Welcome to your doom.
Okay, I gotta try my best not to get heated here. I just end up playing worse. This is what I get for looking at the chat. As soon as that happens, the freaking forest ghost hits me. Anyway, there aren't any. Good to see you. Thought you closed in on me. Let the other one spawn. There we go. Oh my fucking Christ. Get the jump. Hey there, noble boy. Good to see you. Yep, this is Ghosts and Goblins. I can't even tell you how long I've been stuck on level 3. Because like I was telling people in the chat, I think this run of going through level 3 is somehow worse here than it is on the arcade. As unbelievable as that may sound. No, we played the arcade version a few weeks ago. And we didn't get very far because dumbass me thought I only needed the shield afterwards, not just to get to the freaking Lucifer boss. Okay, I do have armor here, so I don't need to drop straight down. shit. Alright, let's try the Durg again. Whoa! Oh, it got me on the dip. Again, it's not even a hard boss, I just get the bad RNG as to where it goes. Oh, and that bad RNG here, too. Alright, now I have to get the armor. Ugh! I think there was like a second set of armor you can get. And it's like on one of those drops. I just don't remember which one. And if I just jump, I'm probably gonna miss it. Use a terabyte SD card. Damn, you probably have to play a lot of games with that to fill it. Good lord. Wait. Now he won't even turn properly. Man, I'm doing way worse here than I did in the arcade. Come! That hit me from there? Did I just get, like, the leg hair? I got the leg hair of the Red Devil, and that was enough to strip my armor down. I can't tell you what it's gonna do. Is it gonna dip low or dip just above me? You only get a couple frames to react to it. Slid that 1 terabyte card in your phone? That's only gonna give you half the amount of cat pictures. I tried a different strat, and then it just shoots faster. I was trying to get it to dance towards me, and I was just too close. I'm gonna try that plan again. Does this work? Okay, that time it worked. It actually did despawn it. I don't know why it wasn't working before. I guess it can help me deal with the other ones, if it works reliably. No, that one was a little bit faster. Like, it went towards me immediately. So it was useless. I don't know, there's another one. Oh my god, the drops got me! I can't do it! I can't do it! I seriously can't do it! And now the strat doesn't work. It only worked once. That was a close one. Nope. There we go. What? It got out of the knife range. Unbelievable. We're still here. Okay, wish I had that RNG all the time. This is an okay start. And I still have my spare armor. Oh, nice! Okay, this is the best I've done so far. I blew it. I shouldn't have jumped. But my instinct was to jump, and I should not have jumped. Okay, now I don't have a spare armor. I gotta use it right away. Hey Kara, good to see you. I see you have arrived in what could be my darkest moment in a while. Since yesterday! The good vibes that I've been having with like Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu and Mega Man 8 on Sunday. And it's been all downhill from here ever since. See? I can't even tell you how long I've been in this area. Chat, don't answer that.
Ass!
I don't want people to actually know. It'll just mess with my head. And I'm already rattled enough as it is. If I can just do that regularly, I might have a chance. That's the key word. Regularly. Is this game harder than Castlevania 1 on NES? It's way harder than Castlevania 1 on NES. It's not even close. Fuck you, dragon. Had enough of you for one lifetime. And now I gotta face it again on the next level. Now, if you played this way more than Castlevania 1 on NES, it would be a different story. Obviously, but... Uh-oh, I almost messed up. Just try to get on the higher ones. They usually take you where you need to go. Nice. There is a 1-up, but it doesn't really matter since your game over send you to the checkpoint anyway. Now the question is, how the hell do I get back? That platform? It doesn't even get over there. Oh, now it does. Yeah, it wasn't worth it. Sorry about if I missed anything you said. Well, you didn't miss much. You'll have to check the VOD in case you did. Did I get on the wrong platform? They practically combined. Uh-oh. Alright, did I make it to the checkpoint? I think you have to hit the bridge first. So of course it knocked me back in the way I did not want to be knocked back to. No, I didn't make it to the checkpoint. Oh my god. And I was close to it, too. Alright, try it again. Yeah, there, I actually made it. Now the rest of it should be a piece of cake to get to the boss. Try not to let these enemies surround you. Oh, I thought I was gonna get hurt there. Got that one on the first try. This was the exact game you were playing on. Yeah, I saw that. Never gonna. Yeah, and you're still sour about it. I don't know why. It's not like you're the one that was playing it. I'm playing it now. And now for this level that gave me so much trouble in the arcade. Wow, you just really packed everything in, huh? You can die by absolutely nothing on second dragon boss. It might have been a fireball that was flickering. Come on! Are you kidding me? The very, 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 very first enemy. You get no rest on this level. Because they all spawn right in front of you. Are you kidding me? I didn't mean to climb the ladder again. The worst thing about those blue monsters is that not only do they launch the fireballs, but they fly directly towards your head to make it even harder to dodge them. Put an axe right there too. At least you don't have to fight that one. Oh, this is gonna be very slow. In the arcade version, you could just jump up here and you make it to the platform regardless. Can't do it here. In for my ride. Good, they put armor right there, too. So I'm in a pretty good spot before the Satan fight, at least. Provided I don't mess up here. Alright, it's go time. There! First try! Now we made it to level 6. Oh, they put the javelin there? I don't want that. That kinda sucked. Can you get a little closer? Kinda don't want to deal with that while I'm dealing with the dragon at the same time. Okay, I see the shield. I actually don't want to grab it yet. And there's a reason for that. It'll make some of these next encounters harder. Please go left. I don't want you going to the right, because then I might upset the Red Devil. Now I'm gonna go back and get that shield. I'm probably gonna die anyway, so I don't have the spare armor. But in case I do die, I'll just grab the javelin and then I'll get the shield again. God, that was close. Uh-oh. You walk 1 pixel to the left and that red devil is aggroed? From that? The smallest amount of aggro. And that was more than enough. Well, now I have to grab the javelin because the shield actually does no damage to the unicorn. 0, none. Is it just me, or does that dragon have way more hit points on its head than before? I don't remember it ever being that durable. Okay, that seems to be the plan. Just go to the left. Or go to the right. Nope, get away from the ladder. That was so many hits dead on, and it still wasn't enough. Only one unit. Yeah, thankfully. Imagine if the NES one also had 2. Oh, it jumped up! What a troll move! What ridiculousness! You better back off. What the fuck? What the fuck? I think the dragon's invincible now. It should never have taken that many hits. What the hell? Is this a glitch? I really hope not. Because the unicorn dies. It dies just fine. But why is the dragon not dying? Will it die to the shield? Apparently. That is so weird. See, the reason why I'm worried about fighting this pigman on the right side is I might accidentally hit the red devil! And it's aggroed anyway! Are you kidding me? Everything went wrong! Everything that could go wrong did go wrong. Alright, I've been playing this for an hour and I still haven't finished loop 1. Okay, so I guess that's the thing I gotta do. I gotta use the lance to beat the unicorn. And then when I gotta fight... Oh wow, now you take longer to die. And then when I get to the dragon, I have to use the shield. I didn't take out enough parts. What a mean joke this game can be sometimes. Oh, are you kidding me? And it was one hit from defeat. That was my fault. That was the same way I died last time. It's kind of hard to memorize an entire flight pattern. Especially when you don't get to see all of it a lot of the time. What the hell? Where are you going off to? Unicorn wanted to take the scenic route for once. Are you shitting me? Oh, so close. Just kill me. Just kill me. It spawned in a different spot. Man, y'all got, like, so little faith in me right now. How dare you? I'm still trucking along. See? Can't keep me down forever. Oh, right, that stupid dip. I hate when it does that shit. It's like it goes one way, so oh, just kidding, I'm gonna go up instead. Ho 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 ho! Trick or treat! Come on, I was standing in the wrong spot. That was not enough spots either? Alright, try it again. I got plenty of time. Ooh, that was close. No, I can't just climb away from the dragon. It's gonna catch me. Okay, there we go. I don't exactly have it completely down pat yet. Oh! Oh god, really? I usually malign the shield for having shitty range, but it has that much range. You pretty much have to count it. And by the time you're counting in your head, you're already too slow. You're gonna get hit. I still can't believe the lance does no damage to a dragon. Have these devs not paid attention to, like, English, folk tales of knights using lances to slay dragons? Did they forget that part? Oh, I don't trust you over there. I think if they climb up and down that ladder, it prevents a glitch of that skeleton just spawning. Okay, I got it. I think that's the worst of it, really. I hope. Ah, it dipped low immediately! Oh. Well, at least I made it to the boss fight. I just didn't get to do anything during it. Oh, that's bullshit. Never did that before. Oh, it only goes up when it hits me. Sometimes it just backs away, and other times it'll just go straight forward. It just comes down to how fast you attack. So close. Why does the music sound a little off? It's like one of the instruments wasn't even working. Oh, come on, you shoot now? This is so stupid of a level, you know why? One weapon cannot damage the unicorn, and the other weapon that's in this level cannot damage the dragon. So you have to cycle each time. It's so dumb. That didn't hit me before, you piece of garbage. Oh my god, now it's got me. There's no consistent pattern. Sometimes it just does whatever it wants. And if it puts you somewhere where you're hit no matter what you do, well, I guess that's it. Just ends up being absolute RNG when you get a good chance against the boss or not. Like, it's only lately the unicorn started doing the bad RNG. It wasn't doing that before. And now it is. Like now. At first, it was fine. I thought I was still in the air when I hit right. I was wrong. Oh, now it does the good thing. Like one attempt apart from each other. Doesn't make any sense. Just makes it up as it goes. Imagine how much worse this level would be if it didn't spawn armor for me to grab. Now if I could just get rid of that red devil without getting hit once. Nope. Already fucked it! Already fucked it! I'm just waiting for the unicorn to decide to stay on my sprite and then just not be in a spot to be hit. I'm just waiting for that to happen. When it's hugging me like Doom Guy trying to find secrets.
Ah, life-giving water, nectar of the gods.
I'm gonna need something stronger with water. Stronger than water. Iceberg vodka? I don't have that in the house. I don't think I have any vodka in the house. I might have rum, but I don't want to reach out and get that. I'll probably play worse. Shine the moon on this cursed run, you mean? That might be all I got. Ooh, close one. Oh, come on! I wanted to have at least one run where I actually beat the dragon without losing the armor. So I can keep it for later. Oh, you motherfucker. Now it wasn't the red devil that got me, it was the freaking burrito ghost. Whiskey? No. What? I hit duck, you shitty game! I hit duck! Let me guess, I was too close to the ladder. I bet that's what it was. I hate when I get hit and the unicorn is one hit from death as well. Like, you couldn't just throw me one, huh? Can't do a solid, not even once. I went too far to the right. You need to go too far to the left, but don't go too far to the right. That's hard to remember. Have to overcommit, then undercommit later. And who knows, maybe 10 more runs later is gonna change it up. So it won't even matter anymore. I like cider, but I don't have any in the house. You know, the last time I had cider was this one called No Boats on Sundays. It's like a Nova Scotia cider. It's pretty good. What the fuck? That dip up was so subtle, you could barely fit into it. I thought I was gonna get hit again. Okay, at least I can take out this pigman from here. No! You take out one, then the other gets you. You can't win in this game. Can't win for trying! I thought it was gonna charge at me at the very instant it could. It's dissolving me, that's for sure. It really is. And yet I'm still here. Against my best judgment, at least. Can you just commit to going one way? Come on. If it's spitting, it's not gonna go anywhere. What? No, 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 no. I accidentally grabbed the fire. Oh well, I guess I'll have to take the death now. I just barely touched it. I get hit immediately. So now I have to go get the shield again. Trying to be like Smokey the Bear and prevent forest fires. Yeah, but just by starting castle fires instead. How did that grab it? How? I don't think I was anywhere near that time. I'm gonna have to look at the VOD. Like, how the hell did I register it the second time? First it's not being able to dodge enemies, and now I can't even dodge weapons. I am regressing. In ways I never thought was possible. Are you kidding me? That hit me! Get fucked, game. There, I actually did not grab it this time. Good. What the hell? I hit you! I I hit the ghost and it still hit me. It's hard to believe that there are, like, long plays of this that don't even last 30 minutes, and that's both loops. And I don't think they're all tool-assisted, either. Okay. I made it to this part with the initial armor. That's a great start. Now I just need to kill this guy. Oh my god, this is the best run so far. Can you commit to somewhere, please? Hopefully the morgue. Okay, this is it. Ah, shit. Wait, I think this is it. They can't go this way! I have to get the other Satan over here, too. I don't think that's gonna work. But yes, it will. No, it's off screen. So I just need to get the Satans over here. They cannot reach you in that corner. Okay, level 7. The dream is real. And then I died. Because I didn't jump in time. Well, at least they leave you back here. I didn't think I'd actually die to Lucifer, because it's not even a hard boss. Got him. This room is illusion is a trap devised by Satan. Go ahead dauntlessly and make rapid progress. Progress. They spelled that wrong too. Now loop 2 finally begins. You thought it was bad now, ho 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 ho. You see nothing yet. You wanna know how bad loop 2 is? You know those mobs that show up like every 5 seconds? You say 1 loop is good enough? I mean, the challenge was for 2. I'm gonna leave it up to a poll. No, not ads. I don't want to put the ad there first. Is one loop good for win? Yes 1 is enough. No. Go for 2. I'm gonna give you all 10 minutes. Because, I mean, you get the ending if you beat 2 loops. Oh, my OBS is, like, hid there. Like, to get the ending, you do have to beat 2 loops, but it's all the same levels. So I'm gonna leave it up to democracy. You know what? I'll take the fire, because at least it does damage to enemies. Which means the knife is showing up real soon. It's not there yet. There it is. Okay, I'm just gonna let him kill me. Alright, so while that poll is going, I'm gonna, like, just keep playing. So yeah, pretty much any enemy that just randomly spawns or shows up every few seconds is gonna show up every couple seconds, pretty much. So those are gonna get worse. Which includes the zombies in stage 1, the ravens in stage 2, maybe the burrito ghosts as well. I don't know if they show up more frequently. I don't want that. Oh yeah, and the red devils shoot twice instead of once. So we got a cornucopia of crap to look forward to. Oh, you're kidding me? It's almost like 2 at a time! Yeah, it's nearly 2 at a time you see of these ghosts. 1 was enough. More than enough. Damn it! They shoot when they're the closest to you as possible. What? Huh? What was that all about? I just shift my hip on like 1 centimeter. It's enough to disconnect the whole controller. Well, at least I've reconnected. At least it didn't crash the game. Hey Resurgence, good to see you. We're playing some Ghosts and Goblins. I made it to loop 2. So we're doing a poll now to see if just beating loop 1 would be considered a win for this, or do I have to wait till I finish loop 2 before it's considered a win? I love democracy. Oh wow. The knockback is real! And now look how many of these there are! Now you can deal with 4 at once! I'm surprised the NES doesn't crash from that. Oh, yeah, that part's gonna be hell. Especially with the birds. Wait, my jump didn't register. Decision we have to me? That there's still time. The poll's for a few more minutes. It's not over. Someone else might come in and just, like, break the tie at the last second. Oh, hey there, Lykios. Good to see you. Are they doing a true run without a bracelet, too? Oh, there's no bracelet. It's just a shield in this one. And I cannot use the shield until stage 6, because the first 2 bosses of the loop are immune to the shield. Because some peeps at Capcom were sickos. Thank God that bird flew right over me. Oh wow, I killed the bird and it killed me. Well, if I don't finish this game tonight, I'll just add it to, like, the potential wheel, as in games I did not complete yet, and we'll continue where I left off. Because I don't know when I'll be playing this game again. It's just gonna go onto a random wheel to pick. Oh, come on! They always put that one there. And if the wheel lands on this game, then we'll just play it again. Thankfully, not all the way through. Like, I'll drop a save state right at the beginning of the checkpoint. That's what I'll do. First stop spawning? Nope. Of course they didn't stop. That would have been wishful thinking if they did. Go bother Ninja Gaiden, person. Leave me out of this. Wow, for some reason, that one just didn't want to die. Wait, it's a tie again? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Alright, first off, I'll come to a decision on what I'm gonna do, but I gotta go use the restroom first. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm back. Just had to wet my whistle there. So, here's how this is gonna go. I literally had to do this for one of the matches in the Munch Games Hall of Fame. It was Spider-Man vs. Siphon Filter. That was tied at 3 votes apiece, so I had to spin the wheel to pick a winner. This poll was tied 6-6, so we have 2 options. If it lands on 1, then 1 win is considered, or 1 loop is considered enough for a win. But I would like to continue loop 2 regardless. See how far I go. And if it lands on 2, then guess what? I do have to beat the game both times before I even get a win. So, let's find out what happens. Here we go! Hey! Look at that! It landed on 1. Remember, this was an executive decision by the chat. So, did that say 2 loops? No, that was supposed to be 1 loop. Game total, there we go. Hang on, what was my high score? I want to see what my highest score was. So tell you what, I'm just gonna... Well, I guess I can see right here. 45,800? $45,800? Is that 45,800? Yes, it was. Okay, so I guess I'll just mark that as a win. I'm gonna put in the notes. Add Luke 2 to Wheel of Revenge. So, whenever I finally get around to doing the Wheel of Revenge, which is all the games I did not beat, such as Vulgus, the arcade version of Sansan, Pirate Ship Higemaru, the arcade version of 1942, the arcade version of Commando, the arcade version of Ghosts and Goblins, and Gunsmoke for the arcade, will be added to that wheel, along with Loop 2 of Ghosts and Goblins on the NES. If there's at least 10 games to add to that wheel, I'll consider adding another weekly stream for that alone. So we're on the only Bangaa Vs Capcom games I'm playing are from those 10. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright, just in case I don't mess things up. Let's just put myself right here. I'm gonna drop a save state right at the beginning of the checkpoint.